y. Let's solve for x. Okay. Note that when you have a to the power of m n, this is equal to a to the power of m raised to the power of n, or a to the power of n raised to the power of m. Okay. All right. So I can now rewrite this as 7 to the power of x plus 7 to the power of x raised to the power of 2 plus 7 to the power of x raised to the power of 3 is equal to 14. All right. Now, since we have 7 to the power of x, 7 to the power of x, 7 to the power of x, we can actually simplify it by saying let 7 to the power of x be equal to something. So let's call it y. Now, if we call it y, that simply means that this particular equation becomes y plus y squared plus y to the power of 3 is equal to 14. Now, let's bring this 14 to this side of the equation and rearrange this side as well so that y to the power of 3 comes first. Okay, so we have y to the power of 3 plus y squared plus y minus 14 is equal to 0. So we have y to the power of 3 plus y squared plus y minus, now I want to simplify this 14 in such a way that the first number will be a cube, the second number will be a square, and the third number will just be an ordinary number. Okay, so same number cubed, squared, and that number. And if that number is 2, 2 cubed will give me 8, right? 8 plus 2 squared will give me 4 plus 2 is equal to 14. And when you add this, you see that this is equal to 14. You are going to see why I had to do it this way. All right. Okay, now we have y to the power of 3 plus y squared plus y minus 8. I'm now opening the bracket using the minus sign. So minus 8 minus 4 minus 2 is equal to 0. So we have y to the power of 3 plus y squared plus y minus 2 to the power of 3 minus 2 squared minus 2 is equal to 0. Now I'm going to collect like terms. All right, so I'm going to bring cube and cube together, square and square together, and number together, or single together, anything. So we are going to have y to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3, okay, plus y to the power of 2 minus 2 to the power of 2 plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, now recall that a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a minus b multiplied by a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, also a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b multiplied by a plus b. Therefore, we are going to solve this in this form. Okay, so if we do that, we have, this is what we have first. Our a is y and our b is 2. So we are going to have y minus 2, okay, multiplied by, sorry, this is the one we are using because this is y to the power of 3 minus 2 to the power of 3. So it's going to be y minus 2 bracket y squared plus ab, that is 2 multiplied by y, plus b squared, that is 2 squared. Okay, that is it for this one. All right, plus, now here we have y squared minus 2 squared, which will be y minus 2 multiplied by y plus 2. Now plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so when you look at this, you see that we have y minus 2, y minus 2, y minus 2. So we can factorize that out. So we have y minus 2. When the whole of this is divided by this will remain, right? Y squared plus 2y plus 4. All right. Now when this is divided by this we cancel this and we have y plus 2. So plus y plus 2. Now when this is divided by this, we have 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So we have y minus 2 multiplied by, we have y squared plus 2y plus y will give us plus 3y. 4 plus 2 plus y will give us plus 7 is equal to 0. If this is the first time you're coming across this page, click on the subscription button, turn on your notification bell. Yes, very important, so that you don't miss our amazing videos. Okay, and please give us a thumbs up if you actually enjoyed our video, or if you are enjoying our video, give us a thumbs up. Okay, thank you so much. Now from here we can see that y minus 2 is equal to 0, and that y squared plus 3y plus 7 is also equal to 0. Now before we continue, note, some of you might be like, oh, we can solve it from here. Yes, I know you can, but also note that we are not looking for y. So I will be glad if you watch to the end and work with me while we get the value of x from y. All right, now from here we can see that y is equal to 2. Y is equal to 2, but recall, we are still coming to this. Okay, but recall that our y is equal to what? This is it. Our y is equal to 7 to the power of x. 7 to the power of x. That means that we can write that 2 is equal to 7 to the power of x. All right, I'm going to write this somewhere because I'm definitely cleaning everything or part of it. So I'll write y squared plus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0. That is the next value of y we are going to get. So I'm going to clean this right now. And we have that what? 7 to the power of x is equal to 2. 7 to the power of x is equal to 2. Now, because we have a variable as power, the only option we have is to introduce log to both sides of the equation so that we can get the value of x. So if we write log 7 to the power of x is equal to log 2. So when you have log a to the power of b, this is equal to b multiplied by log a. Okay, so we can now rewrite this as x multiplied by log 7 is equal to log 2. So to get the value of x, we are going to divide through by log 7, divide by log 7. So this will cancel this. Our x is equal to log 2 divided by log 7. Now I want us to recall. Remember that when you have log a divided by log b, that this is equal to log a base b. Okay, so we can actually rewrite this as x is equal to log 2 base 7. Now this is the first value of x. Now recall that we have another x to solve, right? Okay, so the second value of x, we are going to prove it now. 7 to the power of x is equal to y. I'm actually writing down what I need for to get the value of x. All right, so have you given us a thumbs up yet? If not, what are you still doing? Please give us a thumbs up before you forget. Okay, now recall that 7 to the power of x is equal to y. All right, and the one we are looking for is y squared plus 3y plus 7 is equal to 0. Now this is what we are looking for. Okay, so to solve this, we are going to make use of the quadratic equation formula that states that our y will be equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. But before we proceed, I would like to check for my determinant here. Okay, so let me see if I'm going to get a real root or an imaginary root. If my determinant is less than 0, then it's definitely going to give me an imaginary root. But if it is more than 0, then I'm going to get a real root. Okay, so let's go. So we have square root of what? B squared minus 4ac is equal to square root of, all right, now what we have here is our b is 3, right? So it's going to be 3 squared minus, now what we have here is 7 as our c. 4 multiplied by a is 1 and our c is 7. Okay, so this is equal to the square root of 3 squared is 9 minus 28. So you can see that 9 minus 28 is going to give us a number that is less than 0. So that simply means that if we keep solving this, we are going to get something I that is imaginary. Okay, and because we are going to get an imaginary result, we don't need imaginary results, we just stick with only one real result that we got, which says that our x is equal to log 2 base 7. Thanks so much for watching.